Welcome to Spend Wise Moms. This video is about writing a grocery list. Menu planning and writing down a detailed grocery list go hand in hand. As I think of meals, I write down the ingredients that I don't currently have at home that will need to be purchased at the store. I also put my shopping lists in order of the layout of the store. This makes it easier since I can then buy items in order instead of always looking up and down the list to see if I've crossed it out. Now that my list is grouped by location in the store, I estimate how much each item will cost or how much I am willing to spend on that item. I try to estimate on the high end. I plan every dollar and know exactly what to spend when I go to the store. The number 2.0 means $2. The number 1.5 means $1.50. Next step, I add up the amount I estimated for the list for the week. If I'm trying to spend $50 for the week and the total for this week is $52, then I'm over my budget by $2. So I will adjust some of the totals to make the total somewhere between $48 and $50, so I leave myself a little bit of money as a cushion. I may decide to buy a smaller amount of pepperoni. If I look at the ads and see that cheese is on sale, then I can reduce the cost of cheese on my list to spend less money so I can stay in my budget. I may decide to make my own buttermilk with milk and vinegar instead of buying it. I make any additional cuts that I need to get down to my budgeted amount for the week. By leaving a few dollars as a cushion, I know there is some flexibility if I need it. If I don't need it or find that things cost less than anticipated, I can use that money to stock up on something, buy extra produce, or save for another week. I can also buy chocolate chips and make cookies if I want. By estimating the cost of my items ahead of time, I know that I won't run out of money if I stay within my estimated amounts. When you're first starting out, it may be a good idea to write down the actual cost of each item when you are shopping at the store next to the estimated cost of the item on your list. I always weigh my produce and make sure that I am staying within my estimated budget limits for the things I buy. I can also take a calculator to figure out amounts or add things up as well. Knowing exactly what to buy and how much it will cost helps me to stay in my limits. I can make a price book if I want. I can also look online to get a more accurate idea of what the price will be at the store I want to shop. This may seem like a tedious process, but it really doesn't take more than 10 or 15 minutes once you master the process to plan your meals, plan your shopping list, and estimate the prices. Most people have enough food in their homes to last a few days, so if you mess up somewhere, it will be fine for that week. Planning takes some time, but if you look at how much money you can save by spending the time to plan, and look at the hours you would have to work to pay for unplanned purchases as well as the extra time shopping in the store, you are much better off. Planning carefully makes shopping easy because when you go to the store, all you have to do is follow the plan. It takes around 30 minutes to plan a menu and figure out what sale items to buy during the week, but it minimizes the amount of time spent in the stores. If at all possible, find a way to shop without kids. If you shop at a store with free cookies or fruit for kids, it may be easier if you have to shop with kids, but I find I can concentrate a lot better and get out of the store more quickly if I am shopping by myself. Also, don't go shopping when you're hungry. Eat something before you shop, otherwise you may be tempted to buy things impulsively. When starting out, it is best to stick exactly to your menu and your list. As you gain more experience, you can make decisions on the spot. If you find things in the store that are on sale for a great price, but were not advertised in the newspaper, instead of having to skip the great sale, you can adjust your list right on the spot by reducing or eliminating items to free up money. There are several ways you can cut back expenses. For example, you can skip the ground beef planned for tacos and only have refried beans. If you don't want to skip the ground beef, you can buy half as much meat for your tacos and save the extra money to buy an item at a great price. You can also choose to buy a less expensive brand of something instead of your favorite brand that costs more money. Leaving a couple of dollars as a cushion each week for unplanned things works very well for me. You want to be able to stay within your budget and get as many groceries as you can at rock bottom prices. It is important to have a plan and follow your plan when you shop for food on a tight budget.